15-lap A main event. Here we go. Green furled flag as they come out of turn number 4. Here we go. Oh, a problem on the 1X of Aaron Morant. Immediately pulls off to the infield. Not sure what happened, but Aaron Morant with a problem. Dustin Walker as your race leader. Johnny Fenawal. Petersheim. Here comes the 5 of Tommy Cordray. Tommy Cordray with a good run down the backstretch. Dustin Walker as your race leader. Aaron Morant down on the infield immediately as he pulled off right at the start. So lap number 1, Dustin Walker. The 21 of Fenawal. The 6th of Petersheim. The 5 of Cordray. And Larry Ferris in the 51. There's your top 5. So Dustin Walker pulling away from the field. Fenawal in that second position. Petersheim, here comes the 5 of Tommy Cordray. The 51 of Ferris goes high side. Here comes Cody Hopekamp in the 23. Oh, look out on the back stretch there, coming down into 3 and 4. Cody Hopekamp side by side with the 51 of Ferris. Meanwhile, Dustin Walker pulling away from the field. This will be lap 4 when they come across this time. Fenawal still in second. Now Tommy Cordray in the 5 up into 3rd. So that's the 5 machine of Tommy Cordray moving up into 3rd. The 6 of Petersheim. There's the 51 of Ferris. And Hopekamp in the 23 gets a little bit loose there in turns 1 and 2. Back to your leader, Dustin Walker, pulling away from the field here on lap number 5 as they go across that time. Dustin Walker now out of turn number 2 as your leader, Fenawal in second. The 5 of Cordray, the 6 of Petersheim, the 51 of Ferris, and Cody Holtkamp. This will be lap number 6 as they go across this time. Your leader, Dustin Walker, as they get into lap traffic, the number 10 of Willard. Good battle back here as Cody Holtkamp gets by the 51. So there's your leader right there, halfway, basically. I think we're going 15 laps tonight. So 21 of Fenawal, the 5 of Cordray, the 6 of Petersheim, the 23 of Holtkamp, the 51 of Larry Ferris. Dustin Hodges in the 22, and Chris Cox in the 1T. So here's your race leaders as they come down the front stretch. Dustin Walker pulling away from the field. Fenawal in second. There's Cordray. Petersheim in the 6th. Holtkamp working his way pretty well up through the field as he started back in the field in the 5th row inside. So Holtkamp up into that top 5. As the laps starting to count down here with Dustin Walker all the way down here in turns number 4. Meanwhile, Fenawal in second, just coming out of 4 right now. So there's your leader, lap number 10, 5 to go. Fenawal, as Walker just got a little bit loose there in turn number 2. Still Cordray Petersheim. Good battle for 5th place now between the 23 of Holtkamp and the 51 of Ferris. Ferris trying to fight his way back as Holtkamp got by him. Meanwhile, your leader goes down into out of turn number 2. The 21 of Fenawal just behind him. Still Cordray in 3rd. Just a few laps remain here for your Lucas Cattle Company ULMA late models. Also sponsored tonight by the RacingDirt.com. Here at Lakeside Speedway, racing on the river's edge. So extra money coming out from the RacingDirt.com for the 2-night special. Meanwhile, Dustin Walker pulling away from the field, starting to lap all the way up to Chris Cox in the 1T now. Just 2 laps remain here for Dustin Walker now. Looks like the 21 of Fenawal closing. Oh, now a problem on the 21 of Fenawal. Johnny Fenawal slowing down on the back stretch as he turns up into turns 3 and 4. This will bring out a yellow flag. Yellow flag comes out for Johnny Fenawal. Tough break. All right, as they come around turn number 4, ULMA late models, just 2 laps to remain here for Walker. Here comes Cody Holtkamp in the 23. Cody Holtkamp Cody started back in row number 5 in the 9th position, all the way up to 2nd now. Cody Holtkamp with a good run here. Walker in the 14. The 23 of Holtkamp. Here comes Ferris as he slides up there, but the 5, oh, there goes Cordray. Ferris slid almost up into that wall, but you're back to your leader, Dustin Walker. Here comes Cody Holtkamp. It's Dustin Walker. Holtkamp, Cordray in the 5, the 51, and then the 6 of Petersheim. And the 1T. So your winner tonight in the 14W, Dustin Walker. All the way from 9th to 2nd. And the 23 of Cody Holtkamp, also your ULMA points leader. The number 5 of Tommy Cordray. The 51 of Ferris. The 51 of Ferris, the 6 of Petersheim, the 1TC of Cox, and the 10 of John Willard. Your winner tonight, Dustin Walker. Dustin Walker out of Bolivar, WW Utility Construction, a Scott Bailey Race Engines with the MB Custom Chassis. Dustin Walker, your winner tonight, the Lucas Cattle Company, ULMA late models. Also the RacingDirt.com Double Down Showdown. 12 big laps here tonight for your E-Modifieds as they come around turn number 4. Here we go. E-Modified feature under the way. So Baumley, Dorsum in the 3D gets a great run on the high side coming out of turn number 2. Matt Dorsum with Baumley in the 46. Here comes Spillman now in that 63 as he's going to go low side in turns number 3 and 4. Mulek in the 901, but your leader, Dorsum, your winner last week. The 46. Baumley in that 2nd position. Here comes Spillman on the low side coming out of turn number 2. Not able to make it stick right now, but Mulek hangs on to that 3rd position. Goffrich. And then the 07 of Adam Schullert. There's your top 6 cars so far. Jeremy Curlis. In the 33, it's Matt Dorsum on lap number 2 as they come across that time. Matt Dorsum, Baumley in the 46. So there's a separation here, really kind of your top car. And then here comes Spillman now on the low side with Mulek in the 901. Spillman now moves up into that 3rd position. So Billy Spillman with multiple feature wins here this year at Lakeside Speedway in our E-Modified class. Good class of young drivers here this year. All the way down to 12, 13 years of age. So here's your leader, Matt Dorsum, the veteran driver. Baumley in 2nd. Spillman in the 63. Mulek in that 901. Here comes Adam Schullert in the 07. Gets side by side with Goffrich in the 5J. The 07 is Schullert now up into that 5th position. Now this will be lap number 5 when they come across this time. Your leader, Matt Dorsum. Here comes Spillman though in the 63. He moves up into 2nd place. Spillman in the 63 gets by Baumley. Here comes the 07 of Schullert as he gets by Mulek now. So it's the 3D of Dorsum, the 63 of Spillman in 2nd as they come around turn number 4 into lap traffic. Braden Bennett, we're talking about the young drivers, 13 years of age, just 2nd time out. So Dorsum, your leader, but will Spillman be able to close the gap halfway? Their 6 laps are down. J.J. Baumley still in that 3rd position. It's the 07 of Schullert and the 901 of Mulek, the 5 of Goffrich. There's your top 6. In behind them is the 236 of Trevor Hand and the 90 of Ali Mulek, the 33 of Jeremy Curlis, 27 of David Oxford, the 4 of Stephen Makar, the 98 of Brian Smith. As it goes back to your leaders coming out of turn number 4 on lap number 8. So Dorsum and Spillman. Does Spillman have something left? He's starting to close up the gap in turn number 2. Let's see if Spillman with about 4 laps remaining. Can he track down your winner from last week, the 3D of Matt Dorsum? Dorsum still with a sizable lead, though, about 4 to 5 car lengths. Spillman working all around the track to see if he can find something. Baumley still in third. The 07 of Schellert gaining on him now. Goffrich now back up into that 5th position as he battles with the 236 in hand. Back to your leaders coming out of turn 4. Lap 10, so just two to go here for your E-modifieds. Dorsum, Spillman gets a little bit loose there in turn number 2, but Dorsum your leader as they get into this lap traffic now. Spillman will have to work his way around. He does down here on the low side. Matt Dorsum, he'll bring out the white flag. Can it be 2 weeks in a row, or will Spillman have something for him? Matt Dorsum, the 3D winner last week. Matt Dorsum out of Lancaster, Kansas, races primarily up north. But here the last 2 weekends, Spillman now gets close coming out of turn 4. But your winner of the checkered flag, Matt Dorsum. It'll be Billy Spillman in that 2nd spot. The 07 of Schellert, the 46 of Baumley, and the 236 of Trevor Hand. Goffrich behind them. The 90 of Ali Mulek. The 901 of Jesse Mulek, the 98 of Brian Smith. So your winner tonight, 2 weeks in a row now, the 3D of Matt Dorsum. So Dorsum, Billy Spillman in 2nd, the 07 of Schellert. I believe the 46 of J.J. Baumley and the 236 of Trevor Hand, your top 5. The young driver in the number 11 car. How about J.R. Billings, row number 2? He has a feature win as well this year. Here we go. Austin O'Neill jumps to the early lead high in turn number 2. Marshall Jewett just behind him. J.R. Billings. Here comes Ryan in the 27 and then the 4 of Tim Billings. There's your top 5 cars right now. So it's the 11 of Austin O'Neill, 13 years of age as he comes out on turn number 4 on lap number 1. He's your leader, the number 11, the 7 of Jewett. Multiple feature wins this year so far in that 7 car, the 185 of J.R. Billings, the 27 Jason Ryan. There's your top 4 so far. Side by side as they come around turn number 4. Jewett's putting the pressure on your young racing leader here, racing on the River's Edge at Lakeside Speedway here tonight. Casey's General Store side by side as they go into turn number 2. Marshall Jewett and the 11 of Austin O'Neill. Good battle up front. Also back here in 3rd, 4th, and 5th as well with Ryan, Billings, and Billings. But here comes Jewett. Can he hang on? No, it's the 11 on lap number 3. Still your leader, Austin O'Neill, the young driver. Jewett putting on the pressure on the low side as they come out of turn number 2. Oh, and Ryan gets loose. That opens the door for Tim Billings. He's going to move up into 3rd now. J.R. Billings with Ryan. There's your top 5. Bud Wallace in 6th. Lance Town, but back to your leaders. Side-by-side action. Lap number 3, I believe, as they go by this time. 4. Lap 4 as they go by that time. Marshall Jewett gets a nose out in front of O'Neill and the 11, but they are still side by side coming into turns number 3 and 4. Great race here tonight. Your factory stocks heat rate or feature number 1 here tonight. O'Neill still scored as the leader. Jewett on the low side, O'Neill on the high side. They're staying side by side, lap after lap here. The first 5 laps of the race here so far, 7 remain. They go down into 3 and 4. Still Austin O'Neill. This young driver showing the moxie here with the veteran right next to him. Halfway this time across. Lap number 6, Austin O'Neill, still your leader with Jewett in second. In third, Tim Billings in the 4. Jason Ryan in the 27 and fourth. The 185 of J.R. Billings, there's your top 5. Lansdowne in the 32 just behind them. Getting up here into lap traffic now as we continue green flag. It's Austin O'Neill. Again, the veteran, the number 7 of Marshall Jewett. They almost get together as O'Neill slips up in turn number 2. That opens the door for Marshall Jewett here on lap 7. Marshall now your race leader. Marshall Jewett brings it around turn number 4. Just one little slip there for the young driver, Austin O'Neill. That opened up the door for Marshall Jewett. Now he's starting to pull away. The 11 of O'Neill still hanging into that second position, but here comes that number 4 of Tim Billings driving the Christie's Tasty Queen. Number 4 as we get up into lap traffic here pretty soon. The 16A of Aaron Phillips. Good race here so far with your factory stocks. This is lap number 9, so just 3 laps remain. Again, Marshall Jewett here coming through the backstretch, getting into that 16A. Again, of Aaron Phillips. Jewett with a good run up here out of turn number 4. We'll have 2 remaining. The 11 of O'Neill still in second. Tim Billings closing the gap a little bit now. Some smoke coming off the 27 of Ryan. Tough break there for Ryan. I think his night is done. The 185 then of J.R. Billings will move up into that position. And then Bud Wallace in the 74. Bud Wallace now will be your number 5 car as the white flag comes out for your leader, Marshall Jewett. Marshall Jewett with the 11, and now the 4. Tim Billings goes into the infield. Tough break for him. This is going to really shake things up here in the top 5. So the number 7, Marshall Jewett, your winner here tonight as he comes out of turn number 4. There's Austin O'Neill in that second position. It'll be J.R. Billings in third. Let's see where 4th, 5th, and 6th. They're still coming around turn number 4. Let's see who it's going to be. Carriers, followed by Bud Wallace. Oliver Harris in the 79. Russell in the 15. So good feature event here tonight. Again, we want to thank our sponsor here tonight, Casey's General Stores, Night at the Races. All right, let's set up your second feature event of the night.